I get it. I might play this a little bit and then I'll go.
Also, we've got a lot of ferment.
Speak easy, Bob. How are you, buddy?
Doing good.
And to beat Ransom.
Anybody out there we have to kill? Oh
Nah.
my gosh, it's so nice to move quickly. Look at this. I'm on fire.
Yeah, it makes Destiny seem like the greatest game of all time.
It really does. Look how smooth we're running.
Oops. Threw my lightsaber way too far away.
I don't think it's dead.
I've got to get reacquainted.
It's only day 2 of the beta.
Whoa.
The full game hasn't even come out yet. I don't think it's dead quite yet.
I'm boggling my mind.
But that's how I feel. I don't know.
Hamburger at McDonald's that's supposed to be like a top tier. You know, it's supposed to be like their competitor to Five Guys. I don't
Nope.
know though. Five Guys, they pound your hamburger in front of you. So I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I really get at McDonald's, you know, if I'm out and about close, I will get a, you know, a biscuit. That's about it.
I'll eat it all. I don't care.
I'm a Bojangles fan for biscuits.
That's true. That's true.
And I like Hardee's biscuits. But I don't think I've had a hamburger from McDonald's in years. I mean, it has
Yeah.
to be
Yep.
years.
Yep.
2 double cheeseburgers, large fry, and six McNuggets. Big Morvinsky says. Yep. I'd probably do 2 quarter pounders. 6 nuggets. Probably throw up after I eat it all. Lay down for a whole day. It's one of my favorite things now is eating a bunch of food and laying down.
It just grows on you.
I know it's not good for you.
Boom in your face.
The guy stole my strand ball. It's no manners.
Of course, there's more fallen in hive on the way. It's who they are. It's what they do.
Tried to slide underneath you, didn't work.
I feel like 10 combat arrows. Come on, give us 20. And if we pick them up, they need to do double damage. I'm a friend to the environment. Superman, I'm coming. Big Marvinsky, you know, I don't, there's not one close to me really. But I would like to have, you know, like a Bojangles, something for breakfast. There's a little mom and pop store, but, it doesn't really have a good biscuit. I wish it did, but it doesn't. Now, if I remember correctly, we have to kill everything in the garden. Kill these
Nah.
thugs. We don't have to do that anymore.
No. On the hard one, you used to have to kill the champion.
They are, Colin. They are.
Why did it make me go that way? Ooh, good one. I'm trapped in the ice now. Get me out. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk.
And another one's down, another one's down, another one bites the dust. Woo! Another one bites the dust. Oh no, in my face! I turned and it was too late. Boom in my face, boom in my face. Now I'll never make it to the country club in time for the pasta dinner. When are we gonna get that mod back that gave us double grenade build? I love that thing.
I have no idea.
Signal loss.
And I'm frozen.
Why is everything so jumpy? I mean, goodness, everything's just like going crazy town. That was a good run, though. I shouldn't have punched the exploder in the face. They don't have a face. I approximated a face, the big glowing orb. That guy, who was he? He was good. He played along. Corny Malls.
Morning malls.
Corny Malls,
Go
you
Malls.
did good, buddy. You did real good. Superman,
Alert.
we're on
Profit
fire.
opportunity detected.
Superman with 160 kills. I had 105, and Corny Moss had 71.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing that Marathon isn't completely amazing, isn't it?
Well,
Destiny had to die for it.
you know, maybe they can make a little bit of money and put that back into Destiny. Get back on track. Get back on track. Let's go to the tower because I do need
All right.
to. I do need to pick up Saint 14. I need to pick up.
Oh, you're gonna play Trials, huh?
Maybe this weekend. I say that, then I only play 4 or 5 of them, and I'm off to something else.
I heard that's where you get that ship, Hush Syrinx or whatever.
Yes, and that's the one I need. That's the one I need. It remains elusive. I reach out, it can almost feel it within my grasp. And it slips away.
As it does. I don't have it.
A grain of sand in the wind.
I don't have it either. I know if we load in there together, we're gonna get creamed.
Yeah, you know, I go further, easier solo.
Oh yeah.
But if I play with like Silver and Mercy and some of those guys, I do a lot more.
Probably do it solo. It's on a map I'm pretty good at.
What is
That-
the map today?
That Neomuna map that has like the mall, shopping mall kind of feel.
Oh, that's a good one. Everybody stands up top in the middle.
A lot of people do, yeah. I'm dishing up dinner and putting it away real quick. Take your time.
What are you having tonight, Superman?
I made angel hair pasta, some rice-a-roni angel hair pasta for my daughter. She wanted it, and some chicken breast pre-breaded from Walmart. It's pretty good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Didn't have a vegetable though. I wish I did. Gotta go to the store again.
I try
Forgetting to
to
get
avoid
some.
it. I try to avoid it.
Me too. But I have to. Gotta get out and about. I wanna stay still.
Where is Saint 14?
He's gotta be in the same spot he is always in, right? You tell me he's gone.
He's gone. Is it glitched?
There's no way he's gone.
Trials of Osiris requires trials passage. Okay, well, where's Saint 14? Saint 14,
Is he really
where
gone?
are you? Don't tell me Sabathoon's been up to her dirty deeds.
I'm coming down there.
Dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. I'll take his place.
I can barely
that's gonna
see.
be 500 glimmer if you want the trials passage.
Alright, I'm on my
Fill
way.
it in for Saint. I've
I got
already
that.
taken it.
10
He's
minutes
here for me.
So, alright, let's go this phase. And I'll come back.
Oh no, so close. I was holding the button to get the card.
We're coming back though. We're coming back.
It's alright. That's God's way of telling me I don't need that card.
You need that card.
I don't know, what's the weapon this week? Anybody know? Is it even worth going in there and crying?
The marathon trials is banned for the week.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Exit.
I feel bad for all the people that have no idea what's coming. All the new players that have never played Destiny. I saw they got some kind of asparagus error code, and they're like, what are these stupid error codes? I'm like, oh, you just get ready. Ready for Fern. Or what's the other one? Hummingbird or some kind of bird? Marion Berry.
Bird is the word.
Marion Berry.
You know, Superman, I liked my crowd song so well, I kind of wanted to make it mine.
Is there really a Kraut song?
Yeah.
I missed out on it.
This evening, the crowd song debuts on a short.
Huh. Well, I'll go check it out. You know I will.
And I started out with I'm hungry.
Guardians today. Oh, you don't say Guardians. That's right.
But
I bet that was a hard one to break.
I have to stop myself from saying
Yeah. Guardians is too good. All the cooking people will be like, what's this guy talking about? What's a Guardian?
You know, I have I've got all the armor. I mean, I find that hard to believe because I'm not a PvPer. I'm just a simple guardian who enjoys a barbecue, you know, a swim in the lake, a row in the boat, fresh tomatoes. That's me. But yet here I am with all that stuff from him, and you know, I didn't buy it later. I earned that stuff. Not through wins, through diligence, through loss and shame. But, you know, you eventually get rewarded a few things, and sometimes you win a few, and guess what? You get something good.
Sometimes.
Watch those Sabal I got over here. I wanted to see you, Sabal. Sabala, can you hear me?
We got duty bound, I think.
This was my this weapon. It was a no for me. It was a flat out no for me. What you've got going
Plastic.
on.
Plastic weapon. Doo-doo bound.
Well, I had that at death, and I think I might have ended up with it. Wasn't there a duty band at death?
Yep. There was.
I love it.
Fighting's good.
I didn't buy any of this last week, and I should have. I keep buying raid banners, and I don't need raid banners. They're going to take up all my inventory eventually.
Yes, they do.
Oh, he's got the messenger?
Yeah. Not a bad roll either.
Cartesian coordinate? You know what I really need to do is finish Lazaku's Service of Luzaku. I don't have that finished. I'm at 55%.
Gotta go shoot some stuff.
Lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Alright, let's get rid of this. You know, someday I'll look back at this and think, why didn't I get all those tier 5s?
Because they didn't give you enough room, that's why.
That was exactly why. Now let me go see Ada 1, not at the shooting range, but the other Ada 1. Just to see, because, you know, I'm all about getting a new wood. Or
Kevin.
making an ornament out of an old wood.
Kevin said, hold up, you're on Destiny now?
Kevin, I am. I'm back in D1. Superman made the call. He said, look, let's go where life is good and fun can be had. And here we are, Destiny 2. The video game. Alright, I had some of that to turn in. Maybe I can pick something up. I can. The raid. Thank you, Ada 1. You're a sweetheart. She was so mean to me. She was just nasty. I mean, I'm saying it out loud. Ada 1. You had no manners. And you were nasty when we first met you. You know, she's like, watch your broad shoulders. You're gonna knock a gun off. Girl, if I want to knock a gun off, you better be glad I'm knocking it off. Because without us, you'd be in the middle of darkness. You'd be spare parts. You'd be a coffee table for somebody, Ada 1. That's what you'd be. All right.
I liked Marathon more yesterday than I do today.
Yeah, what's the consensus? What did Astacross say?
I think he likes it. But then again, he wins every game and stomps everybody probably. So.
Well, and does he get flown around? He was there when they flew him out for, you know, the wine and cheese and the steak dinner.
Well, he hated the game when he went to go see it. Everybody did, and they told Bungie it sucked. So.
But if you look, Astacross, you know I'm a fan. I've been following you since back when you had like 200,000 plus, somewhere in there. But, and he's over a million. He's at 1.1, 1.01 now. Took him a while to get that additional, but he got it. And
I was following him when he had
I
like
like
20,000.
I like him a lot, and he needs to take a look at Astacross. Look at your videos. You know, he does something about Destiny, and it's got boatloads of views. His other games, 20, 30,000, 50. Destiny, 127,000, 220,000. So it behooves him to hope that Destiny gets back to a place where people really enjoy it again. Now, if you run his numbers, there's a website, several of them that run numbers on YouTube personalities, and he's a YouTube millionaire, right? But his money is way down in the last 12 months. And you know that's just because of decreased popularity of Destiny. It's not because he quit doing other games. He's actually increased, himself playing other games. But he's down, I think, by $47,000 in the last 12 months versus the prior 12 months. So that hurts. That hurts when you've got a gang of youngins and a mansion in Florida to pay for. So I want him to get back into the swing of it, and I want it to be where Destiny's so good he just can't turn away. That's what I hope for. Let's go to space and pick somebody up.
All right.
Because Astacross is just too good to languish in some of those lackluster games that haven't been polished or shined, but they were, pushed upon the people anyway. They're $69.99 and $99.99 for the good one, and then within 2 weeks you never want to see the thing again. I know. All right, let's take a look and see who's here. I'm the only one in the clan that's on playing. What is going on? That's frightening. In fact, it's a little bit frightening. Zatu's on the tower. I know he's been busy all day long. I was lurking on Zatu's channel, so I don't think he's going to be wanting to play. Anybody
Never
else
know.
Here? Anybody else here? And it's really late. Gosh, it's 7 o'clock. Where was I all day long? Writing a song for the crowd. You make a crowd video, all of a sudden you need a song. Beantown Bruins, hello. Hawkeye, hello. Honor, how are you? Lawnick, hello. Magic, hello. So Superman, it's you and I. You and I must make a pact. Orion, haven't we always been friends anyway? That seems strange.
Kevin said he's logging in.
Who's logging in? Kevin?
Kevin,
Get on
yeah.
in here, Kevin. You and I, Superman, together, we form a force that's unstoppable.
Can't remember what his guardian name is.
Demon Boy.
All right.
Demon Boy.
Are you sure?
My AC kicked on in here. It just kicked on in here. Yeah, let me look him up in the clan.
I thought Demon Boy was Mustachio.
No, Demon Boy is Kevin. Demon
All right.
Boy 72.
He's Mustachio on Twitch, maybe.
Boy, today I was going through Twitch. I had a little bit of downtime. Havoc was working on the music. I had completed the words for the sauerkraut. And Havoc was working on music and just getting all the sound levels done up. And I was having to record the I'm hungry. And, I put a few extra little things in there. And, I was looking at people on Twitch during that downtime, and there were people on Twitch with like hundreds of thousands of viewers. And over there on those Just Chatting channels, ladies, you don't always have to put on a very low-cut
There we
tank
go.
top. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, the thing about, I'm going to talk about this, and I know it's probably a no-no zone. It's a no-no zone. Let's go warm up with Demon Boy. The thing about it is, I'm all about equality for that kind of thing. If the women are out there with those super low-cut tank tops, they have every right to be. The tatas are there. A lot of people want to see them. That was obvious because they have thousands of people watching. But, the men they should be able to do the
The
same.
only rule is
That's the thing
survive.
I did not like one of those games. What was the game that had Bunny in it? Bunny had this super hyper sexualized T-back thong and some dental floss as a top. And she was running around, twisting and twirling all over the place. Bunny, it's true. What was that? What was that game?
Ascendant.
Which one was it, Speakeasy?
The First Ascendant.
First Ascendant. And Bunny was smoking hot. Do not get me wrong. She was smoking hot.
Yeah, she was.
But if you're going to do that, you're going to have to do it
She
in
was
both sexes. I don't like to just see women treated like that. Everybody needs to be treated like that. So, just give everybody some quality time. Give everybody a T-back thong and some dental floss. The good thing about this Praxic blade, we get to have it full force till June. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because everybody was concerned about it won't last this powerful for that long. But, yeah, it has. It has. Speakeasy Bob, how are you?
Doing good.
Speakeasy Bob, can you hear me?
I'm doing good. Yeah.
Alright, I got an orb. I felt like at one point they even eliminated the fact that we had to make a deposit there in the Ahamkara skull.
I don't remember.
Maybe it was just a glitch. I feel like we need to do the arms dealer on like a difficult version. But so many people were, playing Marathon today. But the thing about that, those Twitch streams, today I saw a lot of people I'd never laid eyes on before. There were players out there, like, I knew Astacross, he's big, right? He's big, globally. And, he had, when I looked at it, like 32,000 viewers on Twitch. And that's a lot of viewers. I mean, my gosh, that's a lot. And all the regular Destiny people that I know, that I've chatted with over the years, he was like leading the team. But as I was just flipping on through, there were people that were massive. And I was shocked that I didn't even know who they were. And a couple of them were actually playing Marathon, I guess just, to have something to do, because I don't think they're Destiny players.
There's a lot of people
They are.
who play it for the first time. Play a Bungie game for the first time.
Now, I know, Superman, you mentioned somebody somebody yesterday. You said everybody's waiting for them to come on. Who
The
was
burnt
that?
peanut, burnt peanut guy. I think he liked the
Wait
game.
a minute. Burnt Peanut popped up and he's like sitting there and the screen was smaller, like
Yeah.
inside his screen.
He does a lot
I
of
didn't
stuff
pause
like
on
He
that.
does a lot of scenes and stuff.
he does a lot of scenes, and he pretty much does everything Dr. Disrespect does. Like he gets in a car, he goes to a little newsroom, he goes to another little room where he sits, and he's pretty good.
This is gonna be fun.
I never laid eyes on Burnt Peanut until today.
I think he likes the game though. He told everybody to be quiet in his chat, talking bad about it. I was there for that yesterday.
You know,
Like, it's
I'm
only been one day.
If people find it interesting and viable,
It is, but I just wish this game didn't have to die for it to live.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm almost
Sony's
dead.
got Spider-Man money. They're not going anywhere, and I don't believe that they'll let. I don't believe that they'll let this game die. It's too valuable.
I'll do the right room. I wouldn't let it die. I would have threw everything I had into Destiny 3, more Destiny 2, something. I wouldn't have let this just die like it is. I'm not gonna pretend I'm smarter than everybody working there, but
But you know, I remember reading.
I feel like I am a little bit sometimes.
I remember reading where they had pulled, Bungie management had pulled 500 people from Marathon or from Destiny and put them on Marathon. That's a lot of people.
Man, got knocked to the wall at Mach 30.
Reminder. Please refer to your operating
Thanks for
manual
being here,
if you
guys.
experience
I need to reach
repeated memory
3
loss.
average viewers somehow. Get affiliate. I'm
For
struggling.
how long?
4 days.
Oh my gosh!
What's
Well,
that called?
Superman, we can get that done.
I feel like we could.
I mean,
That's
if
why I
you
was
will let
hoping-
me know, I will ask friends to sign in and lurk. Do lurks? Does that work?
Is that
I think
Cosmo?
they do. I mean, as long as they don't minimize it to the tray. I was looking it up earlier to see what is required, and I guess you can't have it minimized, and you have to have it active. I don't know how.
Careful.
Oh. Is that Cosmo? One of the devs. I feel like it is. Oh my god. I think it is. Yeah. I think it is. I forgot to have full off.
Shields depleted. help. Claymore in place. Over there. Metro inactive.
Priority contract fulfilled. Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Don't ignore this. Looks like trouble. Engage. Echo pulse searching. Let's get patched up. See what I'm seeing?
Target opportunity. Intercept.
Let's reload. I have ammo. Our escape is here.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Get my arrow back. Look at all of them. I wrote this fantastic square dance today about the Cabal. You know, one of those grab your partner, swing them round, kick them in the shin, throw them to the ground. One of those.
I may have skipped over here.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I almost fell into the waters, and those are shark infested.
Careful.
Grab your partner, swing them round, kick them in the shin, throw them to the ground. I wrote one of those
What's
square
over
dance.
there?
I wrote
I've
a
never been
square
here.
dance song. I'm excited about it.
Did you already release it?
What happened right there?
Connection
I
to
just say I
stolen
ran
complete.
and I ran some
Well done,
more.
runner.
I played Marathon for the first, 40 minutes of the broadcast. But what's wrong with my title? What's wrong with
Oh,
my
you're
title?
over there.
Reminder.
I don't
Your
even know how
partnership
I
with
died
Cyber
there. That don't make no
entitles
sense.
you to
No
a
Me
sense.
neither.
permanent backup of
No
You
your
were
sense.
fine.
consciousness. But immortality has its price.
I just ended up
Everything
dead.
that you are belongs to
DED.
Syak.
I know what
Until
it was.
such a
You
time
stepped
that
into the
management is
Twilight Zone.
satisfied, this debt
Now I'm
has
stepping
been fully
into the
paid.
Twilight
Accept
Zone.
deductions from your account at regular intervals
I'm gonna
as
get this
part
big
of our
guy.
remittance program.
Come here. Got the thing. Whoa, I went way up in the air.
Get out of here. I love a finisher. When finishers first came into the game, I wasn't so happy about finishers, but
I was.
I got happy about them.
I've been loving them the whole time. They save you a lot of the time if you're hurt.
Where
Do
does
a
it say
finisher.
marathon at, Zatu? And I'll try to change it. Now I'm stepping into the Twilight Zone. Bad. Bad to the bone. I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's one of those things that okay, yeah, it's somewhere else where it usually says Destiny and now it says Marathon.
Whee!
And Havoc is I saw you hitch a ride. Havoc is eating dinner and he's away. Now I'm stepping into the Twilight Zone. Bad.
Oh, Demo Boy
Bad
caught
to
me.
the bone. I don't even know where to go to change that. I have no idea.
It might be my fault. Here, let me change mine.
No, because I know mine was definitely changed because I had talked to Havoc and said I want to play Marathon one more time before I leave it.
Mine was wrong too. Mine said Marathon with Ransom Rider. I just changed it to with Ransom Rider. We can go play Pal World if you want. I don't care.
I loved Pal World. I loved Pal World.
I didn't think I would.
I had a great time inside of Pal World. I mean, I really did.
It's good.
And it's hard for me to find games that I like these days. Well,
Hold on. If you're still in chat. If you didn't notice that last game, I was playing with Cosmo. And pretty sure that was the Cosmo that's Bungie dev. The death on the game. So that was fun. Yep. So yeah. That's kinda cool. Playing with a dev.
I strongly recommend that we establish contact with the factions on Earth and Mars, who'd most benefit from the grey area wet work that runners.
It'd be
like
nice
these
if they could
specialize in.
animate it.
Their individual interests will aid you in
I don't mind
focusing
that.
your
I didn't even
exploration.
notice until you mentioned.
Please understand that while rival factions may have competing objectives, they're ready to reward runners who prove themselves capable, regardless of any conflicts of interest. Shall we begin? Alert. New Caloric recently flagged you as a runner of interest. This megacorp is known for ruthlessly optimized consumer goods and generous public philanthropy. Don't worry if you're experiencing cognitive dissonance. It's a common response. New Caloric provided the Marathon expedition with supplies and mission experts. It still possesses legal ownership of these assets, and its representatives are in search of runners able to recover data and materials from New Cascadia. If you come across New Caloric's colony-era property on the planet's surface, I suggest we forward your findings. They are especially eager to learn what happened to their long-lost personnel. I have a lead on some new contracts for you, Runner. Traxxas Off-World Industries is recruiting. Traxxas is a major financial player here and in Seoul. While they have legal salvage rights for Tau Ceti, they also have a long history of conflict with the UESC. Partnering with runners would allow them to avoid corporate liability when sidestepping UESC regulations. Aiding their efforts, legal or otherwise, will be very lucrative. I've identified some ways to catch their attention.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Not even, dev for a little bit. Your first clear of what? Oh, chat. Yeah. It happens. Yep. Yep. Dang, I got hair hard carried. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Headed back home, and she never made it back home. Never made it back home. And there was a massive search because, first of all, young person that had a great reputation for being dependable and nothing amiss, and they went out and searched and searched and searched for her and never found her. Her car was gone. And they never could find what happened to her. And like 15 years later, this is a true story. They actually found her car in like a bramble patch. And she had run off the road, and it had the weeds and the shrubs and the vines were so thick, it basically hid her car. It hit her car, and there was no like telling that was where she went off. And they didn't find her until years later. And of course, the driver compartment was still intact, and of course, they found remains.
Jump for the fire. Jump for the fire.
Just so you know, I'm here. Just say hello.
Oh.
On that.
Zatu, how are you,
Jump
buddy?
scare.
So, it always bothered me because I thought, if she had find friends or, any of those tracking devices, they would have found her. Her father would have found her. But
Oh,
it
I
took
need banner.
years before they found her car. And they think what had happened, she hit her head on the steering wheel. This was, before airbags. And she'd hit her head on the steering wheel. And then she had cut her head. And they think, that she basically lost blood and, was not conscious and then just bled out there because no rescue came. And it's always it's bothered me. It's been, just so sad. And that's why I always, have always told my family, get your find friends on. Because if something happens, we want to find you. We want to find you.
Where is the ball guy at?
How come you're not playing Marathon?
I played for a while.
We gotta look and see if
Marathon.
You
But,
don't join Marathon then, or
What's that, Zatu?
you not enjoying Marathon then? I take that.
No, I mean, Marathon is fine. It's absolutely fine. And I think a lot of people that like to sit around and count the exit points will just be having so much fun. They won't be able to contain their energy and fun.
I'm guessing you didn't have a good time ever on in the game then.
But I mean, it doesn't
It's just okay.
blow me over with excitement.
Yeah.
I wished it did, though. I mean, I really wished it did.
I knew the Marathon wasn't going to be a great-ish game anyway. I already knew, like, when it got announced back in 2019.
Oh no, drop pod.
Or something.
But, Zatu, I wanted to play it in case it did turn out to be something I loved.
Yeah.
Well, it's free anyway, so why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Somebody's got
But it reminds me of Neo Muna. It reminds me, come in, Superman. It reminds me a lot of Neo Muna.
Thanks.
Yeah, 'cause it's probably futuristic and definitely.
Feels weird to die. I'm gonna die again. I gotta get out of here. Yeah.
Dying is part of my normal life.
Oh,
Okay,
I can only
you're-
get killed by raid mechanics or drop pods.
Well, at least you got Destiny 2 to play anyway. I know you love Destiny so much, so.
There's a couple of things, really. There's a couple of things. Soapbox moment. I never liked being slowed, and I never liked running out of ammo. Once Destiny put in, Eterna ammo, Infinity ammo, I never want to. Wow, Demon Boy, you look good.
Hey, thanks for the comment. I don't know why you said that, but thanks for leaving a comment, I guess. I don't know if that has to do with the game that I'm playing. Okay, but thanks.
Genre.
That I don't like because, you can't, there's no way you can defend yourself at all. Not really.
So that,
And
That's
so,
just not for us.
being slowed, it is an absolute and has always been since D1. And Guardians, if you don't know this, D1, if you played it, it slowed you down. And it wasn't until the Iron Lords dropped that we got that medallion that you could equip that removed that cooldown period.
Yeah.
And they said it was 3 seconds. It seemed like 5. But that removed, I think we've talked about it before, haven't we, Superman, how that worked?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times.
So it was, you know, it was one of those things just where, come on now,
Look at the
nobody liked it then, nobody likes it now.
Warning.
And that was so
Localized
long
threats
ago
detected.
that
Risk
there's a
assessment
whole
advised.
new generation of gamers. When did D1 come out? 2014?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's been a long time ago. There are people, you know, that are playing games that were born after D1 came out.
They
My
call it.
gosh, it's been so long ago. And that's
I
hard
used
for
to-
me to believe. I saw where several of the streamers had basically, you know, a handful
I wanted to see it.
started D1 over, and it's happened throughout like
They
the
did
last
actually
couple
for-
of years.
For a little
We'll
bit.
see one of those top tier high end gamers say, I'm going to relive D1, I'm starting over, deleting everything and starting, you know, from scratch.
Hey, Doc Clicker.
And, you know, I find that to be absolutely
Uh-oh.
agreeable.
Uh-oh.
You know, if you loved D1, live it again. Live it again. And current.
Again. All right.
Nope.
So I'm
Nope,
all
nope.
about playing it again. Havoc says I could, you know, play D1 and
Good.
stream it through my PlayStation, but I have to, you know, eradicate the music because many of you have heard my story about how Paul McCartney's group, his legal group,
Ooh.
came at me and said
Yo.
playing music that
Help.
belonged
Please
to
don't.
Paul McCartney, and I would be
Excuse me.
demonetized. It's like, you know,
Oh.
okay, then I'm just deleting the whole thing. You're not
It
getting
happens.
that 5 cents.
It
It was
happens.
on.
It
I
happens,
was
Chad.
streaming D1, and just
Wait, I
the whole
want
thing.
that side.
Deleted the whole thing, and that happened one point in D2. Some company sent me a note, and totally not true.
It's not.
And I told Havoc, I said, I'm just going to delete it. But here's what I have to say about that. I wish that D2 incident, I would have just stood up and said, no, that's not true. That is not the case. This is all Destiny 2 music. There's nothing else playing. I have no, you know, players behind me.
It
I have
happens.
nothing
See,
playing.
I'm okay with that.
And I just deleted that one. I didn't bring the fight to them, and I should have taken the fight to them, but it was a 4-hour stream. I just deleted the whole thing. So because they not only get that, you know, 20 seconds that they claim to belong to them, they get the entire video. Every
Yeah, it's how a cookie
penny
comes, Chad.
that you would make from that goes to them. You might, Superman, you might have to put me back in charge. Didn't we go through this yesterday? Rezix, how are you, buddy?
Hey, the Resix showed up.
But you know, so that's the reason I don't stream Destiny, because I used to, like, one day a week I would live stream it, and gosh, just loved it, because I like to go back and complete things that I could not complete back when it was new, solo. And
That's how
I
that-
love
that's
to
the-
go in solo.
That's the way the cookie
and-
crumbles, Chad.
and get those things done that
Choo
I
choo.
couldn't
Gotta
do
keep this right there.
as a solo
Not
player.
gonna make it out, Chad.
Because what that
It
lets
happens.
me know is that, you know, in Destiny, as a guardian, a gamer, a player, I've had some growth, and that feels really good. That feels really good. Growth feels good. So we spoke yesterday about the Shield brothers. You know, I defeated the Shield brothers and solo, and then I did several other of the missions. There was some big Vex mine down in the bowels of nowhere land. I don't remember where it was at, but she was in a circle, and we had like all these rock formations that we would run around and shoot, and she would send millions of Vex after us. And
That's
that
the
one
way
was
the
always so tough. I never
runner
completed that
goes.
solo. Completed that one solo. The beautiful lionfish that was a PlayStation exclusive for a long time. You know, I always got fried
Yeah, I'm
by
not gonna
the
ruin the
waffle
commercial.
pattern. But I finally, you know, got that one defeated. I went in and defeated that thing.
I'm gonna get it.
So
Practice.
those moments
Go.
felt good.
I'm gonna
It
try
was like a
Dharma for the
victory.
damn. Let's get it. Let's get
And
it, Chuck.
I was like, man, I feel like I've made a little progress here.
Let's go solo for so long. I've been solo.
Now today I see people that complete, these raid bosses solo, and I'm like, wow, that is so amazing. I had a video sent from a viewer, friend of mine, Lark, who completed the Witness.
Woo!
And I've watched so many of those phenomenal gamers defeat the Witness, but I don't know that that's ever. I just don't know that that's a goal of mine to do that. I just don't have the patience. I don't believe to do that same thing continually. Now I know that I've done this, probably thousands of times, but not continually. I've probably done this one continually, maybe, like a
Come on,
dozen
come on,
times where I
come
was
on,
trying
Bungo.
to solo this and didn't. Always got destroyed at the boss, but hey, it's all right. We get up. I've got a ghost, so it's fun. These challenges inside of gaming are fun. And even today, I was looking at my TikTok account. And I said during a solo run of this that wow, I'm taking these out like I'm Superman, and that little short is still being liked and shared months later. And I didn't mean Superman, the Kryptonian that's in the comics. I meant the Superman that I'm with right now. But only a few of you would know that, because most don't know that I'm lucky enough to get to play with a Superman in the real world.
No, I'm the lucky one.
So that little video, yeah, but I've not put anything on TikTok because it's been malfunctioning and I've just quit fooling with it. Then I learned this yesterday, late night. TikTok requires 1:07, or it's not eligible for any type of creator program. So I didn't know that, but I've never really been concerned about that. But I thought that was interesting. So if you are on TikTok and you do want to join the Creator Rewards program, remember those videos need to be 1:07.
I will remember, because I gotta do
I've got,
that, I guess.
I've got a friend that like got into the creator program, Destiny Market.
Yeah, how to do it on Xbox.
Get into it.
It's I didn't know it, but I wondered why, because I did a couple of live streams. I did a couple of live streams on TikTok, right? And I was rewarded from those live streams.
Where'd he go?
I feel like I had him, but he.
Ooh, chest, come back.
Oh, did he go down? Okay. I was beating on him.
Oh,
I was
my.
beating him back, and we did get him there, but I thought he had escaped for
Tier
a
4.
moment.
A tier 4
But
ain't
that was funny because I never knew that. But when I did those
Okay.
live streams, I was in the park walking around, and I sat in the park, and then I was sitting in the house one day just chatting, and those got me into the creator program.
Yeah, getting the bunch of creator platform is not easy. To say those. It's like you've been shooting for years, Ransom. You're not even in it yet either. So
In what?
The creator platform for a program for Bungie.
Oh gosh, no. You know, I
Oh,
don't
you're
know
saying
what
your
the
friend
world
got
I
into
would
that.
have to do. You know, I've got
Yeah.
songs about Destiny. I've got videos about Destiny. I did the Destiny cookbook. I've got recipes. I created content that was totally unique and not copied from a cookbook for characters inside of Destiny. I competed in their contest and followed the rules exactly, although the people that won did not follow the rules. And when I applied for content creator, it was a big old ugly no response. I haven't been told no, but I haven't been told yes either.
I wouldn't give up, Brandon.
And the only thing I can think of is maybe when I applied, I didn't have the correct URL for the videos that I wanted to submit. That's the only thing I can think that could have happened.
Have you tried applying against Sims?
No, I haven't. I kind of lost interest on it, really, because I just thought, you know, what else can I do? But it could have been the fact that I did not fill that out correctly.
I would give it another try. Speak to Havoc or something about it and just fill out the form again. 'Cause I'd say you probably would get in it. Like you're known through the community and people.
But so they've never told me no, and that's a positive sign.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then I thought, well, my gosh, the person in charge of all that could have been given their walking papers. They burned me alive. I didn't see that ogre behind me. That's not an ogre, it's an abomination, but he got me. But yeah, I kept thinking, well, God, maybe the people that are over that just aren't, they're not there anymore. But that's like one of the raid jackets, Guardians. You know, I completed one of those raids on day one. I don't remember which one it was. And it was because of a great team. And then I got to do, I got to get a jacket. You know, they said, do you want the jacket? And I thought, oh, you know, I'm going to get this. I feel pretty good about it. I was with,
Yes, go ahead.
we do work weekends, and they sent me a message and said, go with us and we'll get you the day one clear. What was it? I don't even remember. Was it Root of Nightmares or I don't know. Anyway, one of them.
I think it was rude.
And I bought the jacket. Then the jacket came in after like 8 months. I mean, maybe a year. It was a long time. And the zipper wouldn't work. The zipper on the jacket wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to zip up and down. And I sent Bungie a message. It took them ages. They never responded. I sent them, you know, a couple of other messages. Then somebody responded. And I gave them all the details. Then never heard back. And then I sent somebody else a message that said, oh, if you have problems, message here. And then they said, we're not aware of what was going on, and can you send us, you know, the message again? So I had to document everything again, take pictures, do that whole thing. But long story short, that person like got fired, replaced, quit, I don't know. And then it was another person that, you know, wanted this to be all redone again. And I just copied and sent all the text chain because I had kept all the emails, everything. And I sent everything to them. And then they came back and said, well, you can have that zipper fixed. And I'm like, I don't know anybody to fix this zipper. I have no idea who could fix the zipper. And they said, well, we're going to give you 10% off. And then I said, no, that's not acceptable. I can't even wear the jacket. I want a new jacket. I paid for a new jacket. I I didn't pay for a repaired jacket. What if they can't match the zipper? You know, who wants a raid jacket with, you know, an aftermarket zipper that don't match? And she ended up saying, well, you know, I'll give you 20% off, and then that's it. You know, if you don't take that, we're doing nothing for you. It was rotten. It was an absolute horrible treatment, because all I wanted was, you know, a matching zipper and the jacket that I paid money for. And Guardians, that raid stuff, any of those jackets and things that you buy from the Bungie store, it's not like they're on sale for half off when you get that stuff. And it does have my initials and all that
A
kind of
rift of
thing on
anomalous
it,
energy
but
has manifested
I've
in
never
the
worn
area.
it because it won't zip. And oh man, I just fell over. I apparently was hit by a crossbow. But that left a bad taste in my mouth about Bungie's customer service. They should have just taken it back, got it fixed. Because I did want a fixed jacket. I wanted a fixed one. I really did. But I've never worn it. It's, you know, I think it's in the basement in a box.
Box to the left.
So, you know, maybe one day I'll pull it out and maybe take it to a shoe cobbler who might be able to bend the tooth back on the zipper. And I think it was a YKK tooth, but the zipper does match the jacket. It does match the jacket. And that's what would make it so hard to get the zipper color matched. But maybe somebody can
The anomalous rift has coalesced into a physical
fix
sample.
that zipper when I get ready to take it in. Retrieve the bolt. Retrieve the bolt. I'm a bolt retriever.
20 minutes
Just
remaining.
keep on trying for the thing anyway.
Oh, say again, Zatu. My volume's up pretty high on my.
I'm just saying, keep on trying anyway.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'll see. I'll maybe take a look at it at some point.
Yeah, you definitely should. Like, you'll definitely get it for sure. There'll be a lot of people.
Can
that
you
like
believe I
forget,
hit
so
that railing?
You're known throughout the community, so it'd be stupid for Bungie not to get you in. So
Well, thank you, Zatu. Thank you.
okay.
I am just falling over like I just started this game. You know, sometimes little things like that add some excitement. It's okay to fall over. Just get back up. Now, luckily, it's a really good team.
You run tomorrow, Ramsey, because tomorrow.
You've got a special stream going tomorrow?
Yeah, me and Nick are going to do stream tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I plan on I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. I want to do it, you know, probably around noon. And then I'll be free after that. Why is that guy still here? Get out of here, sir. The game has ended.
Yeah.
But, yes, I'm
Right.
going to make a very special dish. Yesterday, Kat sent me 2 big sour faces when I told her what it was going to be. But I'm going to live stream it tomorrow. And then I just want to, instead of just ending my live stream when, you know, I finish the dish, I just want to, you know, hang out and chat with people for a few minutes. And just the live streams I enjoy. And then I always feel energized, Zatu, after doing one of those to come and game, because gaming is so much fun compared to a live stream hoping you don't burn the brownies kind of thing. And I hope I'm not making brownies tomorrow, but if I do, I hope I don't burn them. All right, that
Well-
was pretty fun. Let's go back in. But I would love to watch you and Nikki. What are you guys going to be running?
Probably some bugs, stuff like that.
Crucible.
Definitely not. But yeah, I've not actually done it. I've not streamed with them before, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I think we need to find something great.
Yes, Queen from England, right?
Quit. It's these quit.
Cliff from England.
Rhymes
I
with
played
if
with a few.
and not beef.
I like him. I've played with him before, and he has come and hung out in my stream. Super
funny.
nice guy.
I love that. I don't know why the bot flagged that.
But very, very nice guy. Skull Kid, yes. And I think I'm a member of that his Discord. If you know, maybe I am. I don't know.
Anyone can join that one anyway. It's
Yeah,
open
I think
Discord.
I was or I am. Maybe still. There's a lot of the Discords that I belong to that I don't really use that often, and I probably should, you know, use them. I don't know what I would use them for. Because I find really that YouTube and TikTok like is enough. Superman, I don't know how you're going to do it all, but you should get on TikTok to promote your channel. Same for you, Zatu.
I don't really care about TikTok, to be honest.
I don't care about it either, but I would like to get everything.
Just utilize its reach to promote your channel that you do care about.
Knowing my luck, it would pop off more somehow, and then I would have to be on TikTok all the time. You said that you have a lot of people on TikTok, Ransom.
I think I've got maybe like 1,500 followers, but it's not letting me post any new videos, so it'll probably, die. The thing with them, you have to be really on it as far as like posting and that kind of thing. And I had never really looked at anything. I keep mine like 30 seconds, but they have to be, a minute 67 seconds long.
Oh,
to
not that
hit
number.
To hit the creator
Not that
algorithm.
number.
6,
Up
7.
that train. Mhm.
That's why you see all these big moneyed creators that are actually, they do a minute and 7 seconds because
was that
they want to be monetized.
What's that number again, Ransom? Can you...
6, 7.
6, 7?
I'm gonna die. Get out of there, Ransom. No! I think you're
All
fine.
right, I'm coming.
I think
I'm
once
coming.
one person gets down there, it stops that train.
Boy, I have been hit here with the train. I was playing with somebody. I can't remember his name right now.
It was,
But somebody I met on,
Superman.
I think I met him on TikTok.
These vehicles are so good now. Like on the -51, I was driving through here, hurting everything. Ah, somebody put a bunch of ice in the way. Who was that?
Ice, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
Although that's kind of how I operate. Throw the ice down. So what
Never
time does
believe
it
that.
start, Natu?
Ah.
What time does the stream start?
I think Nikki said you'll be on around lunchtime, so that's like around 5, 6 p.m. for me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a perfect time really then for you.
Yeah. See what happens anyway.
Yeah.
Today I got like I got like 4 followers today when I was streaming today.
Nice.
It's not too bad.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
I
Slowly
saw
but
it went up.
surely.
Oh, got caught on the track, dude.
And thank you, Zatu, for the comment. You sent me a comment, I think, on my long form crowd video.
I'm dead.
Yeah. At the end, you were talking about Hocus Pocus, so it's just like, yeah, I'll put a
I have to be revived,
thing in there.
unfortunately.
I'm coming, Superman. I'm on my way, buddy. On my way. Woo 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 woo.
I wrecked
on
my car.
way.
I put the what she emoji in your chat. Did you put Hocus Pocus or whatever in your video? Said that in your video or something?
Yeah, I did. Because I wanted to use
Alright,
magic
which way do I
to
go?
make the route turn good.
Let's just go up top
Yeah.
and walk like a regular person.
Hocus pocus.
Oh man.
Somebody
like to
sent me a
support,
message that said, I ought.
I like to support like any like as many streamers as I can. Keep them up on like a tab and stuff like that as well.
Demon Boy is rocking on. He is rocking on.
Something to do.
I wanted to bring a car up there like I did in the solo GM, but I don't know what it is. When I play with other people, it just doesn't run as good as it does when I'm alone. I don't know why. Railroad track. It's just a different railroad track.
You know, there's an upper railroad that I so rarely. I rarely see that upper rail working.
Don't shoot that barrel.
Well,
Boom.
today was my 3-month anniversary for my affiliate on Twitch.
You've got a stream
Nice.
anniversary coming already?
Sees
It
that
was-
you
it
as
was-
affiliate.
You just
Yeah, but-
started.
3 months ago, that's when I got affiliate. 27th of November last year.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, the ball, no.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
You've been streaming
why I-
for more months than I thought you had.
Yeah. Well, it was 3 months today, anyway. Well, more than 3 months today, because I think I've streamed like extra, like 2 or something, to get the affiliate. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gotta keep
Kill
streaming
him,
and help
RB
Oh
kill.
my god.
help people in the game, and that's all I can really do. Nothing else to do at the moment.
There went the upper level train. There went the upper level train.
Where's my lightsaber going? Alright. Don't worry, guys, I got him.
We'll see what happens anyway.
Yeah, well, I will come hang out with you guys and listen.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, just if you're busy, no worries. But
Hey, look, this is my friends here. Azendazor, D. Kastner. George of
D.
the Jungle.
Kastner, 81. How are you, buddy?
He's one of my in real life friends now that I met on.
In gaming, gaming unites the world. It's right
Him and
there.
his-
Second only to music. Music.
Him and his wife play. They're in my clan.
what content do they do? Do you just do like the same stuff you do, Superman, or?
Yeah, but they all want to do a raid, but they're always on, you know, late at night, like real late.
Well, like I said to people, if people want to learn a raid, I can help. So, but the time zones for me is not great, so I
Yeah.
won't be able to stay that up that late probably.
Trust me, I'd be
Maybe.
bothering you if you were on. I would like to get that conditional finality. That one we were doing the other day. That'd be great. Instead, it just gives it to you again.
Yeah. Well, there is a community Discord I'm in, so if you want, like, you can join it and like ask people. There's some Americans in there as well that do raids and stuff, so I could probably reach out and ask him if he handles a raid or whatever. He's on like I think he's on like Central or Eastern or something. I can't remember what he's on. He does raids as well. He does raid helps as well. So
That
It's
took
just,
forever for my Praxic blade to get back to me. Little blade, come back to me.
Probably
Save
get more
my
people to
life.
join,
Rescue me.
on the Discord I'm in and get more people
Nikki
in that.
Sats, make my sauce.
I think the devil is
Nikki,
here.
your sauce was on my mind today.
Shoot it.
Sauce it up.
I don't think you're ever gonna make a sauce at this, right? He's asked like.
Yeah, I
for
just
months.
haven't got around to the sauces yet. I've not got around to them.
I'll go to the hard one.
Right,
C's
right,
harder
right,
than A or whatever,
right back.
in my opinion, on this thing.
Don't believe him, Nikki. He's never gonna make your sauce. to like upgrade my setup for years, so this is the year.
I'm still in the middle of doing all my floors and all my rooms and everything, so my house is a wreck. My other living room is just a storage unit right now, so I'm waiting on my
Well, I
aunt
need
to
to
come
worry-
over and help me.
I don't need to worry about Pokemon games or anything this year because there's not another Pokemon game till 2027 that got announced earlier on, so. It's the 30th anniversary today, or was today.
Of which game?
Pokemon in general.
Oh,
30
Oh, I
years
got
has
some,
been
yeah.
going.
yeah, I still have complete first set, whatever it's called. First edition. I have thousands of cards in my closet, all sitting there. Probably worth a good amount of money.
It's 30 years for the games, but the TV show, I think it's 29 years, I think.
Because it was Pocket Monsters in Japan, and it didn't come here for a little while and take off, really. Because I remember when it was starting, I was like, this is going to be big. Do you remember Furbies?
Yeah,
Anybody remember that stupid thing?
yeah.
Well, I just knocked him off the cliff again. That's twice I griefed us on accident.
Well, I've got every single
Here, I'll knock him this way
game
this time.
in existence for Pokemon, so just
I don't have a
save every
Switch.
single one. Yeah, I've got a Switch. I'll be getting the Switch 2 next year because that's the new. You got to play it out for the new game, so I'll be
How's
getting
it going?
Switch 2 next year. And from that trailer alone,
Retro Gaming Bear.
the graphics are so good.
Thank you for stopping by.
Ooh, they're angry.
I'm in a Discord call and you can't hear the other people, so it's kind of awkward, I know. If you go to the other guy's stream that I'm streaming with, you could hear us all. He's got a PC. I'm streaming from Xbox. I thought I had it fixed by doing it with the OBS, but I guess I didn't fix it. I don't want to jump over that.
I think Pokemon are.
Oh
going
my
back.
gosh, I was clear. I was clear.
They're going back to taking their time on like their games now instead of like rushing out their games now, which is I think that's why they're taking like a whole year to get this one out from the announcement, which is kind of a good thing, I think.
Get out of my way.
Switchblade Susie and her sister. Switchblade Susie.
When does Crimson Desert actually come out again? I know it's in March.
Watch out. I'm gonna set these off. No, don't go over there. Alright, keep running.
19th of March. Okay.
Chofer always has good stream. I've been following him a little while. That guy's great. Topher A Plays, I think his name is.
I like
Plays a bunch
Ice
of retro
Striker.
stuff.
You ever watch him?
Yeah, I'm part of his community too. Found him like a month ago.
I've raided him before.
Yeah, remind me to raid somebody at the end of this, somebody. Because I keep forgetting to
Somebody
do
that
that.
I used to know.
I raided that Ice Striker guy I think a couple weeks back.
Yeah, he's cool. That thing
Somebody
hacking,
that
yes.
I used to know.
Oops. That's not
Now
good.
wait a minute. I was supposed to have gone super and I didn't. I was robbed of
Don't
my
worry.
super.
We'll live, we'll live. We'll live. I don't know where our partner is. Or is it just me and you? Is it just me and
All
you?
By ourselves. We've been doing so good too.
Oh, it's just me and
Yeah.
you.
Trust me, I would have jumped on down.
I didn't know we only had two. I
I
forgot.
didn't know he was gone.
Oh, you want a chromatic? That's awesome. Yeah, he really does a lot of giveaways, I've noticed. Oh, I'm gonna go up there and get this guy. The most unconventional way ever. Whoa. Load.
Yeah, so.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh!
19.
That pulled me straight to the bomber. Pulled me straight to it. Superman, I didn't realize we were in there alone. I did not
Neither did I.
realize it.
I pulled out the wrong guns just then. I thought I had my lightsaber in my hand. Instead, I jutted forward and punched a shank. Oh well.
Can I actually get to new?
I was just goofing around. Retro Gaming Bear. Hello. Grrr.
Oh, there's Ski Yeet.
Yeet. Hello. Oh, the
Yeah, I met-
postmaster's totally out.
Yeah, we can go
Go to the tower. Off into the wild blue.
Thank you, Retro
yonder.
Gaming Bear. I'll stop by your streams too. Appreciate it. If you can hear me.
Retro Gaming Bear. Grrr.
Yeah, I met a bunch of cool people past week. A lot of cool people.
All right,
all
let
the
me
time.
see. Can I find, and y'all can hear a little bit. I'll just play it on this, my Kraut song. Let's see. Let me try to find it.
I've got to figure out how to play the Discord.
Oh my gosh, this is the Kraut song.
It's time for Kraut. Probiotic goodness. Let's do it Smoky Mountain style. Grab your cabbage, chop it down, sweet. Throw it in the bowl, salt it down, let it sit till the juices flow.
Woo! Kraut!
Superman.
Yep.
You know, like the old Pokemon games like Fire Red and Leaf Green and that.
Yep. I got them all.
They brought them back to Nintendo Switch.
Mm.
Guardians.
Yeah.
That's my Kraut song.
Get that at some point.
I'm such a fan.
I
I
had a
thought
Switch,
that was
I'd
so
play it
much
with
fun. That was so much fun. I hope people enjoy just the fact that it was fun.
Yeah.
All right, let me get back to serious
Woohoo!
business.
I make a bunch of stuff like that too, all the time.
All right, serious business. I'm back. All right, we gotta go over here and clean my postal service. Man, oh man, I didn't hear Demon Boy even leave.
I don't think he was in Discord.
I'm not even gonna look at all this stuff. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Move out. Don't mess around. Where's my DJ? I've been advertising for a volunteer DJ for 5 years now, and I still don't have one.
If I knew how to do it, I would do it. Do it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure everything out.
I believe you, Superman. I believe in you.
OBS can't be that complicated. I mean, did you see my other stream where I was trying to stream retro games on my PC? Just using my PC, not the Xbox?
No, and you don't pop up for me. It's so bizarre.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish I had a better way to get a hold of you, because trying to get a hold of you through Discord don't work.
No, it's rare because I don't have my phone usually just right next to me. But then it seems like it comes alive, when I lay it down on my nightstand.
No, I can text you my phone number through Discord if you want. I can text you.
Let me see this. Oh, and I don't want to invade your privacy. What if I gave you a
Oh, I
text
don't-
in the middle of the night?
Then I'd have to
Said,
talk to you.
Superman, what are you
You'd have
doing?
to be my friend.
Are you awake? Are you here?
Go ahead. I'm up all the time anyway. I see you get on like 4 in the morning and check your comments all the time.
I do.
So I'm awake.
I'm one of
anyway.
those people that wake up. Superman, like I wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the a.m. very often. And then I usually make my way into the kitchen. Like I was down there early this morning making biscuits. I was in the kitchen making blueberry muffins.
Might as well.
Yeah, it's a good
But
time.
yeah, and then I made a bunch of biscuits this morning.
Oh, well.
And they were so good. And
Hope
you know,
things go
now
well.
they're in the refrigerator. They'll be bird food in 2 days. I will never eat all of those. All right, I've got to go over here. Why am I not able to
This
get
might be
that?
interesting.
Here it is. Here it is. Now I can pick it up. Katie, hold your horses. That's a delete. I'm going to get rid of that. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. That's an exotic, but they now mean nothing. They're meaningless. I thought they were going to fix the exotics and get them back to... Oh my gosh, a huge gift of bright dust? 1,000 bright dust? A free beverage for everybody. You know, 24 straws, 1 beverage. That's all that, 1,000 bright dust will do these days. All right, now, did I get everything from Katie? Yes. All right, now, Zatu, do you have time to run one, or have you signed off already?
Oh, just let me know and I'll jump on.
Because we can't accept defeat. Not in that old right? It's been around since the Coon's age.
Do you want me on?
Yeah, let's run it. Let's run that. I know it's 8:30, but I've got time for a good one. Let's see. Claim reward, claim reward, claim rewards, claim rewards.
My version here.
I say something totally innocent and they come for me, make clips of it, and then we get that. We get that here on the stream. Now let me look here.
Came out there for a second.
Let me look and see. Can we do any of this? It's over here. Over here. Over here.
I was like, screw it, I'll just wait and go up to minutes ago.
Complete all Grandmaster Conquest from the seasonal hub. I've only got 2 of 6.
Oh no, I'm gonna get banned from that.
The bots will come for you. The bots will come for you. Deadly threat challenge is an activity with a deadly threat.
Ransom, I sent my number through your whisper thing
That works.
on Twitch. You can add it if you want.
Yeah, I will take a look at it. I will take a look.
Send me
Pressure.
a bunch of
cooker
recipes at 4 in the
player.
morning.
4 in the morning.
Read all them out for me, Ransom, we'll get all those done one run if you want.
Well, I thought I was caught up, and then I turned around and whammo bammo. I'm not.
They're no right to access, so you have to do them.
Metro active.
So extinction, pressure cooker, anti-surge, and
Let me go back and look. It says Havoc's here, but I know he doesn't listen. He, mutes everything, so it looks like he's active.
Here.
All right,
That white
let's
eggs
see.
do it.
Right over here. Right over here. So, complete all Grandmaster Conquest. Complete all Grandmaster Conquest from the seasonal hub.
ignore that one. That's
Then
not,
activity modifiers. Extinction.
You may see reinforcements incoming.
Deadly threat.
I'm stuck on
Pressure.
Shield's critical.
I don't think I can do this.
question.
Need a charge.
Ultimately, Guardians, many of you know this. I'm here for the good time. For a good time, call 8675309. That's really the reason that I'm here. And sometimes you lose track of that if it's something like a rain.
Prepare
Oh,
for
hell.
hostile actions.
But then other times, you know, it is just about meetups and hanging out. And
Oh, shit.
probably 98% for me
Oh,
about meetups
man.
and hanging out.
We almost
That's
had
where the joy lies.
Why
That's
can't
why
I
we
hear them?
had fun in Marathon.
I need to see if that
And,
inflicts
you know, I
my.
did want to get to level 10 in Marathon, and I think we ended up, what was I, a 6? When does the Marathon server slam go away?
The 2nd of March.
Tuesday. So I'd have to get busy, and you know, of course, on the weekends, I always have a goal of playing a little bit of Trials of Osiris. You know, that's a goal of mine. I don't even see
Wait,
Quiver
do
on
I?
today. What's Quiver doing? Because I know late last night, I saw the title of his stream was, you know, Destiny to Death or something like that. Something along those lines of I'm not quit and I'm not playing Marathon. So, hats off to you, Quiver. Hats off to you. And then I've not seen Smirky in a while. Do you guys follow Smirky?
I do.
I don't think I
Murky's
do.
a phenomenal PvPer. I've not seen him pop up in a while. Sometimes I think just randomly Twitch says, well, I'm going to pop those people up for you. We're going to pop up people that you don't even know. I kind of think that's how it happens.
Might be.
Go run Perk Voice. Easy one to get this done.
I could.
Pressure cooker
They're using the
and extinction
box trying to hear him, so I think I need to
with
check something in my audio. Of course. Rip. Lost that salt. I was trying to eat that salt pretty alive, but I
It
couldn't.
is
It wasn't working.
Extinction, Deadly Threat, Anti-Surge, and Pressure Cooked.
anti-surge, avoid anti-surge.
Oh. Okay.
Colin Grant, thank you, buddy.
Good call. Next time.
But you know, not only was Astrocross big in Twitch yesterday and today, he was also like had 21,000 live watchers on YouTube, and that's massive on YouTube. YouTube doesn't have the live, you know, immediate views like Twitch does. Twitch is the king for live right now, hanging out with somebody. But YouTube, not so much. But he had that many on YouTube. So it was astounding. It really was.
Alright, so in here, play your life because if you die
Oh
once,
my.
you won't be able to
Wait a
play this
minute.
one again.
All right, we're done.
Wait.
So lock in.
Why are we playing this again?
We're gonna be a number 10 by the time the day is done.
Because he doesn't do solo ops? Is that the main reason?
I haven't even looked at solo ops. Probably should revisit them. That would contradict everything I just said, Superman, about friendships and hanging out.
Well, let's see what happens.
Don't be
Not like
solo
Titan
when
in a
you
while.
can go with a group.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Titan in a while, some rank Titan or change.
I hope that I find the color shader that I love, like I love this thing.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Oh.
You know, Guardians, just a big O thank you to Superman. When I first got my Praxic blade, well, when I first started using it, because I didn't really use it a lot.
They had their own
Superman
wrong
said,
setting
use your Praxic
for
blade with
hearing.
strongholds, and be sure they don't shoot you from behind
I'm
because
there.
they'll kill you. And within that very moment, they shot me in the back, and I fell over DED.
Yeah.
But luckily, Superman had given me that little tip.
And now you should build your game, champ.
That little crumb saved my life.
I'm tired.
And
Okay.
it's all thanks to Superman. He's that kind of guy.
Safest build.
And if something's in the game, I'm for running it. Somebody was in live stream, I guess day before yesterday, a couple of days ago, talking about what was it that the warlock had some things corrected.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, is it true? Did they have some things connected?
I should really hear check.
I don't remember any nerfs or buff.
Because I tell you, I sure didn't either, and it seemed like when we did PvP that they were as strong as they ever were with those little void bombs, but maybe they weren't.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't see anything or anything.
London!
Boy, Nikki used to run this and ran the heck out of them. This is the first one I think I ever did with Nikki.
What's happening? Oh.
Oh.
Has this too been fixed where you have to kill everything before the doors open?
I think so.
There's always been a thing, though. In this one.
The other day I got right to the boss door very early, like right outside here, and I was like, I'll just skip everything, and the game was like, no, you won't.
That's another
You
one
can
of those
grapple.
things where somebody at Bungie looks at that and says, "We're gonna kill that for them. You
Yep.
will not leave one enemy standing."
You just gotta go from here to the right. You can make it all the way to the boss door. Watch out for the screams.
Screams. Now, what about these guys? I feel like we can skip a bunch of these.
I do. I usually just run on the side. Zachu probably has knockout consecration, so he's getting healed when he does the melee thing. Yep, the best solo build there is, I think.
Worm gods, I've got roller on, so.
Maybe Getaway Artist Warlock is better just by a tiny bit. Because of the utility of it all.
I think it just
I'll go
depends
up
on the
here.
modifiers as well.
If it's Grenadier, yeah, it's maybe. Boom, boom. Watch out, Ransom. Big guys are there. We're just charging the plate. All we need to do is win. We don't need to kill everything.
All right.
Scream here. Now we can go kill him. Alright.
Everybody dance. I guess we're going right.
I usually go left. Well, I used to go right, and then
I usually go
go
left.
the
I
other
do
way.
clockwork.
hopefully I can just skip all this with this. I did. How about you get that? Yep. Whenever I see somebody about to slam, I try to hold my fire so that they can get their life back if they need it.
Hold the fire.
Oh, I'm frozen.
But this is a good one. This is Havoc. We're just tooling around. I played my little crowd thing on the tube.
Oh, I missed.
Just the song. Just the song. I've got to taste that kraut. I might maybe tomorrow, or maybe it might be. I might wait till Monday or Tuesday, because I like for it to be really tangy. I like for it to be very tangy. Now, Superman, how do you like your kraut?
The same way that you're making it. We had it all kinds of different ways. I can't really remember. My dad would just make it, and I would just
Eat and enjoy, or hate on
Yep.
it.
Oh, my dad was a good cook. Not a professional cook, but good enough for my family.
My father could just sear the heck out of a hamburger, and I loved it.
Nope, we can't die now.
I've actually nearly that guy twice and he was in that immune state. I can get him all time. So you guys.
Superman, it's you and I. You and I must make a pact.
Go that way.
Run the game.
Wish I had stasis on. Stop moving.
Move out, don't mess around. Move
Take
out.
your death
don't
with some
bring me
dignity. Alright, we're out of here.
down. All right, Superman, are we going left?
Left. Yep.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
I'm gonna.
Now here you have to
Yep.
watch because they will jump and knock you off.
Yep. I was making sure they didn't chest bump us, so nothing stupid would happen.
Oh, Superman! You have the power!
I got a lifesaver. Ooh, caught him in the head. That was amazing. No, don't miss. Give me all that armor. I'll take that. Alright, now we just chill out. If you have super, pop it. I think you did already. I don't have mine quite yet. Where is he? Back right?
Oh my gosh! Victory.
Actually, probably has 4,000 kills. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
so rare to
unfortunately.
see Zatu be, left out. So rare.
One tiny thing goes wrong, and then you don't get that heal or something.
I know. It destroys everything.
When you're solo, it's better. He probably wouldn't have died if he was solo.
And look at that.
Score-
Zatu still finished with 178. Take him down.
Score,
Take him down.
score just annoying though for this build.
What happened? Did they get the hubcap Annie shoot one your way?
No, so you know how they can go invisible or invincible or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yes.
So I was trying to get melee, the broke, and I just whiffed and I just missed, and they ran away. And they finished me off.
Oh, I was going to take us to orbit, but that's not how that works. All right, now let me see. That should have pulled some of these off, right? Oh my gosh, all of them.
Pulled all of them off. Yeah.
Now, what's this? 4 more Grand Masters? I kind of feel
Yeah,
like
they're
I've
not
done
here
all of them. I feel like I've done them all, but they're not showing here. But what that gives me goals. I have goals. There's things that I need to complete in this game that I don't have yet. And that's
Crucible.
always a good feeling. It's always a good feeling. Let's run to the tower. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not team leader. Havoc, World of Warcraft, or Final Fantasy 14? Guardians, what do y'all think? World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14?
For a game to play, or
Yeah,
what's
Havoc
better?
was playing Final Fantasy 14 yesterday, and I was watching, and it looks well done. I mean, a chocobo. What's not to love? I get to color shade a chocobo the way I want it. And I don't know. It seems like it could be really complex. And Zemo, many of you may know Zemo because he's still a force on YouTube. Like 37,000 followers. Zemo has spent a lot of time into Final Fantasy 14. I've not seen Zemo around in a while. Has anybody seen Zemo stream or
Never
do
heard of 'em.
anything? He's absolutely brilliant. So I would love for Zemo to step back in, but I know the last time he came by and hung out for a while, he was really big into Final Fantasy 14 and doing the big raids that take a while, like the stuff that you're there for a while with massive teams. Havoc, how many teams can come into those raids? It seems huge, if I remember correctly.
I guess
Hello?
statistically, World of Warcraft would have the numbers over Final Fantasy 14.
Millions and millions of people play World of
but
Warcraft.
Final Fantasy's probably cooler.
Chocobos.
Well, World of Warcraft's been going for a lot longer as well. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
it's longer.
we looked at the daily numbers on World of Warcraft. My gosh, it is so huge. But why have I never looked at it on Twitch? Do people stream it a lot, or is it defunct inside of Twitch? I don't know.
I'm down to try Warframe again if you want. I haven't played it in years.
I know. I need to brush back up. I deleted Warframe. What happens
But I can
is
get it again.
the PlayStation, I keep the PlayStation downstairs in the great room. There's the kitchen and the great room all combined, and I sit in there a lot and play games. And that is where I keep, just regular casual stuff that I don't really stream live. But I keep Destiny down there just so that, like, on Tuesday morning, I can check off, maybe I need to stop at the tower and pick up or look at. But these games today, my gosh, you're gonna have to buy the extra memory to pop into these consoles and things because the games are so massive. I mean, are the rumors true? Do we believe the rumors about Grand Theft Auto is going to be like 600 gigabytes? Uh,
I believe it actually.
I had no trouble believing that rumor.
Call of
No
Duty is
trouble.
300 gigabytes right now. Or, like, if you want to play campaign and have the ability to swap off to multiplayer, it's like 300 something gigs.
And how many gigabytes is Destiny 2? I mean, it seems like it's large.
150 maybe? Let me look.
But anyway, I had like 3 games on my
160.
PlayStation downstairs. Um I had Destiny 2, which of course I don't, leave home without it. And then I had D1 for a long time, and then I had Warframe, but then I downloaded something else, maybe where Winds of Change or Where Winds Meet, something, that game that Havoc loves. And it said you don't have enough room, and my PlayStation downstairs is a 1 terabyte, and I think this one here in my studio, I think that's a 1 terabyte. But you've got to buy those little additional memory things that I've watched the videos online. They pop them in, and it gives you a lot of extra storage for the games. But then I'm like, do you really want to spend that money? Because I'm definitely, if I have my druthers, it's PC. It is PC all the way. So, I don't know. I don't know. Havoc, how big is the raid in Final Fantasy 14? The raids, when they go in and face those big bosses. I mean, I
You
remember.
gotta work your way up to that, probably.
You do. And then I remember like looking in the room, and there'd be like 30 people in there, spellcasters, healers, bards, battle tanks. I mean, you name it. Everybody was in there having to pull their weight to try to destroy those things. But Grand Theft Auto 6, I even thought about buying Grand Theft Auto 5 because I couldn't get it to run on my other PC, and I moved that other PC into my bedroom and moved the one in my bedroom in here because this one is not quite as powerful. This one's an i7, and the other one I had was an i9 with a 4070 Ti graphics card, and this one is maybe a 3070 or something. I don't know for sure. But this one had no problem downloading any of the games, and that other system, everything I tried to download just didn't want to cooperate. So it was a big, big disappointment.
AMD CPUs have always been the best, though. Out of all of them.
These are Intel, but they said it was the graphic cards, and the graphic cards are NVIDIA. Here in the United States, we have Costco and Sam's Club, and I think Sam's Club and Costco have moved into many countries around the world, specifically Walmart, except Germany, and Lidl and Aldi, kept them out of there. But they have a phenomenal i9 with a 5080 graphics card, and those things used to be on sale. You could get it for like $16.99, And now, and it's got a ton of memory. It's just a well sought out, and I think it's MSI, and it's 2,200 on sale. And I have to think those graphics cards, according to what they're telling us, these graphic cards are going to get outrageous because everybody's building these data centers to be able to house AI. I mean, how much data are they going to have? I just don't know. But here in the state that I reside in, we're building these massive data centers. And they say the amount of potable water that they're going to consume, and then when it comes out on the other side, it's not potable. You can never like drink it again. It's going to take thousands of years for it to be potable, and basically just fit for life to consume, right? Livestock, humans, we all need clean water. So that's kind of a little bit of a frightening thing. And then, of course, the World Health Organization said that many regions they're they're suffering now for clean water. And a friend of mine spent a lot of time over along the Amazon and trying to help people have clean water, because you just can't go to the Amazon and get a dipping gourd full of water and expect to be healthy the next day. It don't work like that because there are too many communities. KFizz, thank you. There are too many communities that use the Amazon as a dumping ground for raw sewage, for chemicals, whatever. It's not clean to drink. So they would go in and try to show the communities, hey, you need to dig wells 25 feet back, and then, the water is better filtered because just the earth itself will capture a lot of impurities. And he spent a lot of time over there and said it was really rough to find a quality water often for these communities to have something that's good to drink. So I'm all about clean water, all about clean water. That, where I grew up in my hometown, but specifically my mother and father's home, my family's home, we have natural springs that just bubble up out of the ground. And my gosh, it tastes unbelievable. It's just so, there's just a different taste about it that you don't get. And a lot of the bottled water that's made by the Coca-Cola company, Coca-Cola, it's true, they just pull it straight from the tap water here in Atlanta, and it's filtered. But there's a difference when it just bubbles fresh up on a natural mountain spring. It just has a really fresh, pure taste to it. And it's rare that I find waters that are that good back when I used to travel all the time. So if you've got good water, don't take it for granted. Take you a big swig and be thankful you've got good, fresh, clean water to drink. Unreal Havoc. Havoc, the question was, though, how many people come into those raids in Final Fantasy 14?
It's about like 12 or something over there. We're probably even more than
Is that how many can go in, Zatu? Like 12 people go into those raids?
That's probably a minimum amount in those games.
I remember Havoc used to have to wait for the teams to all get together. And then I thought, I loved season 1 of Diablo 4, and I enjoyed it thoroughly until they, made me have to start over again. And then I was like, I'm done with Diablo. So I deleted it and never went back. But they say there's a new
24.
season coming up for Diablo 4. And I didn't mind the bird's eye view on Diablo 4. And I liked the dungeon crawl. Did you play it, Zatu?
Hey, what's that again?
Diablo 4?
I played it when it came out, but I've not played it since.
I haven't either. I played Diablo 4. What about you, Superman? Did you play Diablo 4?
Yep, I ran through the campaign and played a little bit of it. And then the season came out, and I heard that you'd have to do it all over again, and That
That's what killed it for me. I never went back to it. I deleted that and moved on, and I knew heads rolled at the studio for that. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs because of how that worked out. You know, they're all sitting in their ivory tower having a beverage and, you know, a steak that was catered, saying, oh, how can we get people to just stay in here and play nonstop all the time? Let's take everything away from them and make season 2 where they have to start from scratch. No, nobody wants to have to earn that stuff and work really hard to get it, and maybe have a couple of hiccups on the way and have to do things multiple times to get it, and then know that it's been robbed from us. We all know, we Destiny players, sunsetting, nobody likes the fact that the planets are gone. You know, nobody wanted to lose weapons that they worked so hard to get. And all the games, you know, don't do that stuff to us. Let us keep some of the really good stuff. You know, some things I know need to be freshened up, but you know, say, hey, you've got a choice. You've got a choice. K-Fizz, Diablo peaked at the second game, Diablo 2. But the graphics are so good in Diablo 4. I just really liked it. And who's the big bad gal in Diablo 4? She was wicked. She was so just wicked. I mean, evil
Lilith.
too. Lilith. Ooh, Lilith. My gosh. That stuff was so graphically in your face. I think I ended up having to hide the screen when those cutscenes were on.
those cutscenes probably cost $100 million to make.
Yeah, it was phenomenal, unbelievable. Lilith was something else, and then the story got involved, and you found out that things weren't what you thought they were. So I liked it. But now, Superman, what about Warframe? When did you start Warframe?
Well, I was late to the party. I played a little while. I got a couple of the Warframes. I made a couple of things. Me and Rezix played it, and he would like, it's like, well, when you go to make stuff, you gotta wait a little bit, put it in this little factory thing. Okay. Then I just never went back to it.
You know, I started Warframe in
Probably 'cause of
2018.
this.
It was 2018, and then so many fantastic changes happened in Warframe. And if I hadn't have had to delete it to get Where Winds Meet downloaded, I would have probably still played it on occasion. I've live streamed it. People say, Ransom, you're a one note. You only do Destiny. But that's just not the case. I've live streamed Warframe. I've live streamed Cocoon. I live streamed Diablo 4 and numerous other games. Was it Remnant, I think, that we live streamed? Havoc, you and I played gobs of that. And I only have one boss left in Remnant unless there's been something new. And the world boss, the final boss, the final countdown. She got me over and over again, and to the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to have to just come back to this later. But then later never came because I ended up deleting it. You know, I deleted it because I had to make way for something else. But, so, I don't know how many games I've played. Hundreds, not thousands like Havoc has, but definitely
I for sure have played thousands.
Hundreds. It was Remnant, Havoc, and I liked Remnant. I really did. I liked the story. I liked, the different areas that we went into, battle. I thought it was all good. And then I played, Speakeasy Bob mentioned it earlier today in the live stream. First Descendant. I can't remember which one it was. First Descendant.
Yeah.
I played that in the beta, the pre-launch. I filled out all the forms. I gave them suggestions, and then I started playing it immediately when it came out. And that just, it didn't hold my attention. And is that game dead? Did that like die and fall off the vine and now it's rotted and gone? I
It's
don't
on
know.
Game Pass now. The other day.
That one, so.
And I loved Anthem for a couple of weeks until I destroyed, about 6 of those Xbox controllers that I'm going to be sending to Superman. But I did like Anthem. I thought Anthem was lush, beautiful, detailed. Even Bythe, legendary Destiny gamer Bythe, was going to start lore on Anthem, but it just quickly fizzled out. I think their first mistake was when Glad simply played the game. Many of you know Glad. He's a content creator, live streamer. He played Anthem, and I played the same day he played. I got gobs of rewards. Like, I don't know what was going on. I did nothing wrong, but I didn't play it for the hours on end that he did. And they banned him like the next day. Hey, listen, developers, your game was designed to play it over and over again, and that's exactly what he did. He did no cheating, nothing. And they banned him from the game, and because he was very well liked in the community at that time, it really, I think it kind of put a cloud over Anthem. And then I just never liked my number one peeve. I don't ever want to be slowed in a game. But in Anthem, you would run out of stamina, out of steam, and you couldn't fly. You'd just fall out of the sky. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. And that killed Anthem for me. That and the lack of missions. It just needed a better villain and more play. That's what it needed. Otherwise, I would have really liked it. And I wanted to be able to fly. I wanted to be Superman. I didn't want my stamina to run out halfway to somewhere and then I'd have to like drop out of the sky or coast. I got pretty good at falling and coasting, trying to rebuild. But I got rid of it because I was constantly smashing my controller trying to go faster. Now, having said that, Warframe, yes, I started it in 2018. I streamed a lot of it, had tons of fun in there. But as with all of these games, if you don't have friends to play with, they're not as alluring. The shine wears off quickly. And I was playing daily with Vol at the time. Havoc was playing it daily. We had several other people that we played with. And it made it an absolute blast. And then what happened was, who was like the ear and the voice in our ear for everything, Havoc? We found out, spoilers, we found out that she wasn't the good guy all along. Who was that, Havoc, inside of Warframe? You might know, Superman.
No, I hope you don't spoil it for me either.
It's been years now. Who was it?
I guarantee you I haven't done it yet.
The Lotus. We found out.
Game ruined.
We found all out about the Lotus. Yeah, the Lotus. And that absolutely crushed me. It crushed me because I liked her. I liked that we had this phenomenal friendship going between our character and her. I was like, Lotus, oh my gosh, you're here. You came for me. Come to me, Guardian. So I do really like Warframe. And then I ended up getting some of the ones I really wanted because there's 70 Warframes, and then there's a bunch of even more powerful Warframes called Primes. And I got like the 4 Primes that I wanted. I think right now I'm on Nidus inside of Warframe. But I quit even signing in because Havoc messed around with my sign in, and I had to manually input my password, and that just like, I don't want to have to manually pound in a password every day. So I even quit checking in because I had a lot of check-ins. And the more daily check-ins you get with Warframe, the more rewards that you are granted. So I've got gobs Superman to catch up on. Gobs. And don't think that what I just said about the Lotus is the end of the story. That was simply the real beginning of it all. So don't think that at all.
No, it's fine. I was just
Oh,
joking
we
around.
switched to PlayStation. Or no, we switched to what? It forces you to use a password. I switched to PC or something, maybe. I don't know. But I didn't like having to use the password. I don't want to type the password. Every time they come out with a new appliance, a new system, they say, "Oh, this one's going to save your password forever, and it's totally secure and can't be broken into." And what happens 6 months later? It's telling you re-enter your passwords. I do want them totally secure, but I want it to be remembered until I change it. I don't want the system to forget it. That's no good. You're no good. You're no good. So, as you get older, Cat, yes, hello, Cat. And Cat, I know you know this. As you get older, as you climb up that hill, running up that hill, no problem. Lots of problems. And one of the problems is it's hard to get involved with other games. They have to be really good. They have to come out of the box good. I don't want to be their training ground. I don't want to pay $70 for a game and then use me as a tester. If you're going to use me as the tester, I'm going to need it for free. I'm going to need it for free. So some of these games, they push them out on the market and they're simply not ready. Cyberpunk, I'm looking at you. So it takes them a while. What's that other one? No Man's Sky? I'm looking at you. Rotten. Took you years to get good. So if we're going to be the testers, give it to us for free. And if you're going to expect us to pay $70, make it good. I've often wondered, is it not the same to make a really crappy game as it is to make a great game? You still have to go through all the steps, the battlefields, the arenas, the look, the feel. Everything has to be created. Why not make it great? And I feel the same way about movies. I'm here with Superman today, and he's super qualified to discuss these superhero characters. And you can go back into the chats over the last year, and you will hear what an expert Superman is. And we're not tired of superheroes. We're just tired of mediocrity in the story. I love seeing superheroes that I've read their stories, that I know something about them, that I'm rooting for. Uh, I don't want them thrown into mediocrity. And the thing that will pull you out of movie the fastest is a bad story combined with cheap CGI. Stop giving us cheap CGI. I'm going to tell you, just years ago when the Marvel movies were ruling the world, I mean, and they really did to the tune of billions. Uh, I I looked at those suits that they had on, and I thought every suit was real, every one of them. And then it was a behind Superman, come back, and then fly, fly, and then years later, I was watching like a behind the scenes, the making of. All those suits were CGI. I was astounded because I thought that someone had sat down and handmade every single suit so that it fit to perfection. Now, not Tony Stark's, micro nanites turning into suits of armor, but I thought that maybe he was wearing what finally showed up on him. Not so. It was CGI. We need quality CGI. You know, just because you got something for $1,000 less doesn't mean it's going to be the same. Go with quality. Go with quality. Even, you know, the legendary group that the Lord of the Rings people, what are they called? That studio created
Fellowship. Oh,
the special effects. The studio that created the special effects.
I
My
have no idea.
gosh, it was astounding. But sometimes I look at their work and think they got the low bid because they cut back on what they're capable of to meet a specific end goal. And that goal was, you know, to save $10. And sure, they saved the $10, but then it doesn't look nearly as good. I can't remember the name of the studio that did the special effects for Lord of the Rings, but exceptional, really exceptional. Guardians, be sure tomorrow I want to definitely watch Zatu. Zatu's a content creator, live streamer, friend of the channel, friend of mine, fellow Guardian, upstanding person, King of Scotland. Zatu, watch him. And tonight, I've been just honored to be able to hang out in a duo stream with Superman. Not just a regular old man from down the street. This is Superman we've been playing with.
Oh boy.
He's a wayfarer. Superman is a wayfarer. And it's been a joy, Superman, as always, to be able
Yep.
to have you pull a chair up to the table and talk as friends. That's so important in the gaming world. If you're out there, Guardians, and you know you're playing alone, stop by the channel. You know, we always make room for somebody who wants to come in and play. Remember, we are PG. We are PG. But I need friends. I looked at my friends list today, and although there's a lot of people there, a lot of them aren't playing right now. And we need to move in and hang out with the people who are playing. So if you're still playing, look me up. It's ransom_rider number 7755. I am a member of Coterie Arms. I'm a Coterie Knight. You know, I have the full status. I've got the medals in the trophy case. And come by, hang out, say hello, play with us, and we'll have some fun because Destiny 2 is far from over. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. And I want you to have as much fun as I've had. And together we can push back the darkness. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Guardians. Thank you, Superman. Thank you, Zatu. Thank you, everybody there who's listening. Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out my cooking channel. That little song that was done for fun about kraut is live on my channel right now. Be sure to give it a full listen and a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And tomorrow, Kat, I'm going to be doing that ingredient that you and we talked about it yesterday. Havoc, thank you for always being here. You're appreciated. Each and every one of you are. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.
See you later.
Thank you, Superman. Thank you, Speakeasy
problem.
Bob. And that is the end of the show.
Oh my God.
Check your Twitch whisper thing.
Oh my gosh, I didn't end that. I probably need to turn that off because I'm still with you. I'm still standing better than I ever did.
don't
I
even know
love
what
that
I'm gonna
little
do now.
sauerkraut song. It was so cute.
I'm gonna go listen to it in a minute.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Let's see, is Zatu still here? K-Fizz?
still
Oh,
here.
K-Fizz was here? K-Fizz. What time tomorrow, Zatu? I just want to be sure that I make a note here to myself.
Around 6 p.m. my time, so that'll be around 1 or 2 for you, probably.
Okay, so still in the afternoon, and I'll have my live stream done because just between the few of us that are here, tomorrow I'm going to be using anchovies, and they are hated. Now, YouTube already told me if I used anchovies, people would turn away. They would click past me. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm making a dish tomorrow that has anchovies in it, and I have never really made it this way before. I might not be able to eat it, but if I can't, I'm gonna say live in the stream, this is crap. I can't eat it. We'll see what happens. Superman, do you like anchovies?
Probably not.
All right, Zatu, do you like anchovies?
Don't think I've had a single one before, so I'm gonna say no.
All right.
Can I try them
Big
again? I
Easy
guess.
Bob, do you enjoy anchovies?
I like anything, so yeah.
Tomorrow, come and hang out for a little while if you're able, and we'll see how these anchovies end up tasting in this dish. I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be great. I'm planning on probably around before noon, around 11:30, something like that, a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That should be around like after working out.
So way before you and Nikki go live, because I want to watch you guys and have fun doing that. Havoc, thank you so much. Speak Easy Bob, Superman, that too. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep. Yep.
No worries.
See you tomorrow, Ransom.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys later.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. That too.
Yeah, no worries. See you later.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't really feel like playing marathon, man. Marathon doesn't hurt my feelings. Too weak. Check my stream real quick. Let's check Speakeasy Bob's stream. Getting tired again.
Nope.
There's a guy named Captain Speakeasy on here. Had to fight Astacross in that game yet?
Nope. I played with a dev
Oh,
with Cosmo.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Picture of it?
Yeah, I sent you a screenshot.
Oh, let me look. Accept. Play marathon for 15 minutes. Oh, ugh. I don't know if I can. You think that's the real Cosmo?
I'm pretty sure. The emblem, if you look at him, it's like the official Bungie. I mean, Marathon. Pretty sure, at least.
72. No. That's not the real Cosmo.
Hmm?
That's not the real Cosmo.
How do you know?
Pretty sure.
Recall window
Well,
will
he's
remain
got
stable for
29
20
dungeon
minutes.
clears ever, and he hasn't done Equilibrium, Sundered, Vespers, Warlords, Ghosts. He's only done all the other ones like 2 times.
I mean, he's a dev, so he probably doesn't have that much time to play.
I don't know, man.
Yes,
Seems
that
to
is.
me, if I was a dev, I would at least done the new dungeon at least one time.
Well, he has been working
Good
on
raid
Marathon,
before.
though.
He's never done a raid. He has somebody LARPing it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Evidently his is Cosmo 23.
Oh.
And I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. A couple of people had that logo that I played with too. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off for now.
Yeah.
Stream is now stopped. $375. Right.
15 minutes until signal loss.
Burnt Peanut, 40 to 25K marathon. Everything is square in this game.
Hmm?
It's true. Burnt Peanut said everything is a square in Marathon.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this off for a little bit and give it a break.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you in a little while.
Yep.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on here for now. He's tired. Hey guys, man. Have a good one. Peace.